Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Splatoon 3. It's King of Fluff here. So, what are we doing today on Splatoon? Well, as you can probably bet, we're probably gonna play some Turf War. But before I get into that, there's one thing that I want to mention really quick about Splatoon 3. Why? Never mind. But as far as Splatoon 3 goes, we will be continuing playing this off and on. Something of note is, I hope you actually enjoy the Splatoon 3 videos, because I enjoy making them, so that is all. Alright, let's get in there. We're gonna do a lot of Turf War today. Like, when I say a lot, I mean like a lot. And we are either going to learn how to use this weapon, or we're gonna continue using the arrow spray, something. We are gonna be using a lot of different things. We're gonna be doing a lot of different things in this video when it comes to Turf War today. We're gonna be playing several matches in a row. So what I'm gonna do from this point onward is this. I will be doing battles. Once those battles are done, I will cut to the next. I'll show you the results and all of that. But once the results are done and we're back in the lobby, I will cut around. We'll get to the next battle and we'll keep going. That is the plan here. We're just gonna keep playing for quite some time until I feel like we've reached a moment where we can kind of relax. Now, I should mention that the strategy for me playing this game this much and playing Turf War a lot right now is the following. What is the strategy and why are we doing Turf War at all? It is for the sole purpose of we are going to start grinding the tar out of ranked play in this. But in order for me to feel comfortable doing ranked play, I want to play Turf War and start getting my a modium of skill back. Because this is a skill-based game and you need to be prepared for all outcomes in all walks of life in this game. This game can be brutal, this game can be challenging, but the one thing that it is very fun to do is realize that, hey, it's just a game that is built for fun. And we are doing pretty well, all things considered. I think I like this weapon a lot because it does do quite a bit of damage for the, like, respect that it gets. Like, people are afraid of this weapon, I think, because they target me first and foremost, and then they try to, like, see that? Like, I understand I was kind of sitting in the open and probably should have went down on his level to try to kill him. Should probably be doing more strategy-based stuff with this weapon. but it's okay. Now you're probably looking at like, why are you trying to... I think we lost this one. Yeah, we did. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I'm not after win or losing in these. I'm more after figuring out controls, learning the game again, trying to get that stuff back. I'm not trying to win, I'm not trying to lose. However, I'm really happy that we're above 500 there, so that's nice. So let's keep going, and I will catch you in the next battle. Okay, here we go. Welcome back. Kinda just hung out for a minute and checked my emails. Welcome back to some more battles. Some thoughts that I've had with, like, recent times with this game that I should mention is the game is ultimate. So there's something that I've been meaning to discuss about this game, and that is it worth buying for what you get in terms of content? You get a lot of stuff. There's a lot of value in this game. And on top of it, that the online for this is probably the most stable Nintendo online has ever been. Because, you know, there is that complaint sometimes that Nintendo's online is not the greatest system on the planet. And that's not because, like, oh, Nintendo is terrible, blah, blah, blah. It's not that. It's the fact that we probably got double teamed. Yeah, we did. That's just par for the course nowadays. But, anyway. The way I feel about Splatoon 3 is it worth it? I believe it is. Even without the DLCs that are coming out soon. Because we still have no idea what that story DLC is going to be like. But that's something that I cannot wait to see, is the story DLC for this, because the game is very, very fun. And the stories for the story mode in these games are crazy. Like, I'm hoping one day that I can get to play this game's story for you, because the game's story is just, it reads like the best, it reads like you're playing something from somebody's fever dream. Not in the sense of like, oh, it's weird, but like it is somebody's, strange dream. Like, it makes about as much sense as a story featuring weird fish animals should. Like, and we somehow lost that, by the way, and we had the lead the entire game, and then we lost it. Alright, I think I'm gonna back out of here so I can get away from these people. Because they are annoying. Because I don't understand how we lost that at all. Even with current weapon loadouts, we should not have lost that. Anyway. I will catch you in the next battle. I am gonna maneuver my gear for a second. I'll show you what I'm gonna do there. So before we Before I let you go, I'm gonna change up my gear real quick. So I would like some more ink saver. Actually, no, I think that's pretty much good enough for me. Alright, never mind. I am gonna change up the weapon, though. I think we've seen everything that weapon can do. Alright, I will catch you in the next battle here. So back to the topic of, like, do I think Splatoon 3 is worth it? I think so, because there's so much to do, and there's something multiplayer-wise that I have not shown yet, and that is table turf battles. And I should show that eventually, but I just haven't had a chance to. Table turf battles are very interesting and very fun. They are very, very interesting. Do I understand them completely? No. But we are gonna play them eventually to kind of show everything this has. I do plan on doing the story of Splatoon 3 eventually. The main story of the game, not the DLC. I do plan on doing the main story and maybe the DLC, depending on how much I actually enjoy the main story. As you see there, I should have done something different there, because if I noticed that I had my super available, I should have used my super, because 3 enemies sitting in a row. Very simply, use your super. So what I love about this particular weapon is that it's a very, not a strong hit all weapon kind of weapon, but it does a lot. Like, a lot. Like, it sprays a good amount of ink, and it does quite a bit to kind of prevent people from gaining advantage. Like, you see there, I keep trading, but I'm also getting kills. I'm getting kills with it. It's probably my most used weapon now. I was a blaster user for a while. Okay, it's 1. It's 2. So, as far as this game is concerned, as far as what you should expect from, like, me in the future for this game, is we're gonna be doing a lot of multiplayer with this, to be sure, but I will eventually start covering the story mode in this. And maybe we'll go back again to kind of give you something to latch on to a little bit with Splatoon 2. Maybe, but I got double teamed there hard. Need you guys to help. Oh, we lost again because my team is doing nothing to help. Yeah, that was awful. Like, I was doing almost all the work there, and they did nothing. We should have won that. That one should have been a 1. So, as I've mentioned before, the last 30 seconds of the match really determine everything, and if everyone's dead, the game's over for you. That's all it means. Were they a better team? I guess, but I don't think they were. I think they were a bad team. I think we could have won that. But I think these people that we're playing with are not good. I don't think they're good. I think they're bad. But, anyway, as far as Splatoon 3 goes, I think it's worth it. definitely. Even if you can't afford to get the expansion pack stuff that comes out, I think you should get at least the main game and try it out. Because it is a great third-person shooter. And it has great mechanics. Like, now a lot of people view, like, the motion control stuff. Which, if you're wondering, I'm not using stick controls for my movement. I'm using motion to control everything, and it's amazing. I think it's one of the best incorporations of that. So, I think it is a great game, and if you're gonna give anything a shot here, I think this is the kind of game that you need to try. We have another arrow spray user, which could either be really fun or really, really bad, because arrow sprays are toxic. Obviously, I think the game is good. Darn it! How did he get that? He just was able to duck around a little bit more. Darn it, Sploosh! I knew what weapon he was using by the barrel. Like, I know the barrel of the weapon as soon as I see it. So, I might not be the best Splatoon player, but if I can get some modium of skill back in what I've been doing recently, I feel good about myself enough to try to... Why do I keep dying? I'm better than this. Because I'm trying to focus too much on... Why? Guys... Thank you. But guys, you shouldn't be putting two of those net back to back. You should space them out so we have a better way of getting in. I don't like the placement that he has there. As far as like... Yes, two arrow spray users meet up. Both of them are dead because they both killed each other. I love arrow spray. Two arrow sprays meet up. What does that mean for the game? That means that the game is gonna be probably the most toxic ever. But let's talk about toxicity. Most people think that if you're playing a game like Splatoon and you're playing the game and you're supposed to expect people to be like mean and oh no. Oh no! That was something. I didn't really have a choice there. That was either die or meet a cruel fate. Like, there was no in-between for how that could go, you know? Like, there was no choice there. Again, guys, you gotta push. You gotta push. I don't understand why people don't understand what pushing means. Pushing means go forward. Don't go backward and expect to win a match. Like, yes, I died 7 times, but that's because I was constantly moving forward. It's because I was constantly trying to go up. And trying to go upward instead of backward. And trying to push forward so we can actually get there. You know? It's what it's all about. You're not supposed to stay in one spot. I think most people in this game tend to just sit in one spot and, like, not move. That's not what this game's about. We're gonna do probably 1 to 2 more matches here. This is the worst kind of luck I've had recently, and I think a lot of it has to do with teammates. A lot of this has to do with, like, teammate support, because I think the teammates that we've had have been kind of iffy at best. But it is just Turf 4, so no one really cares. Turf 4 is kind of a, like... kind of like you're testing the game out to see if you will like the game. And I do. I think this game is great. For what it tries to achieve. Yep. Ow! Where did you come from? How did I not see you? Alright. Let's hope this is not the same thing that happens every time, where we get a lead and then we lose because we're dumb. Okay. It took us 4 humans to kill that one guy, which is always never good. That's what we call teamwork. This is one of those games where, like, maybe having a group chat would be nice. So you can at least talk about... Oh, of course you did. That roller is annoying, if I do say so. We need to stop grouping up, because if we group up, we're just gonna keep dying. Like, I'm not saying that to be mean, but it is a, like, issue with this game, is, like, some people think that grouping up is, like, the best way to play, and it really isn't. Like, you're talking about, like, using... You got it! I definitely think this is a win. Yeah, this is a win. We did everything right here. I'm gonna jump up here with Salty. There we go. Yeah, that's a crushing win. That's good. I don't remember who was our other guy that was using the arrow spray, but me and other arrow spray user, 10 kills. Oh my god, I forgot how good arrow spray is sometimes. All right, we got a catalog level up. We're gonna stop there because I want to see what we got. Yeah, the 2 arrow spray users, top of the leaderboard in kills and in points. That's hilarious. So the arrow spray is definitely that kind of weapon. Like, it spread, like, if you look at this. So I'm gonna go over here. You see all that paint right there? All that big glob? That is definitely useful. It also has a great super. Because it can, like, damage a lot. And if you can pop out of that super after, you get the reef slider, like, you pop out of it and you can move around a little bit. Like, it's amazing. So what are we doing now? Since that is our last match of the day, I think that about does it for that. So let's go to General. Let's go see Harmony, I believe. Yeah, let's go see Harmony. Let's see what we unlocked for our catalog leveling up. More table turf packs. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got an oversized octopad. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder when we're gonna get our next emote. So I'm gonna check that really quick. So our next catalog looks like we get the helmet, then the white Roach-Routine at 6, and then the Hyper Guppy's shoes. At 10 we get an emote. We get some other stuff. 19, at 20 looks like we get another emote. Number 24 is another emote. 35 is another emote. We're gonna be playing a lot of this because it looks like we get a bunch of emotes for handling all of this. And there's a lot of tiers for this, so we're gonna be playing this quite a bit from here on out. I'll probably be doing a lot of it off recording, but I will be doing a lot of playing of Splatoon 3 from here on out. So, I will catch you all in the next video. Have a great day, and remember, stay fresh.